Hello everybody, welcome. Before we begin our warm-up, I want to point you to the Berkshire Choral International website where you can find 6 or 7 other warm-up videos, all excellent. So if you go to berkshirechoral.org and then you click on Programs and Singer Resources, you'll see a list of warm-ups of which you can make use, in addition to the one we're about to do. I'd like to begin talking about posture. Now I'm sitting at my piano so I can have access to the keyboard, but if you can stand, please do so. Keep your feet about shoulder width apart. And what I'd like you to do is put your arms out to the side like this, and then just gradually lower them. Now once more, with your arms out to the side, notice where your ribs are. Your rib cage is high and expanded, and your torso is tall. Keep your shoulders down. You don't want to hunch up your shoulders. Keep your shoulders down. And as you lower your arms, keep your rib cage high. That's good singing posture. Your torso is tall, your rib cage expanded, your shoulders relaxed. It's very important even while you're seated, or especially while you're seated, I should say, when we spend a lot of time seated in rehearsals, and it's very easy to let things collapse. So keep your torso tall, especially when you're seated. I want to talk a little bit about breathing. Singers, trained singers, professional singers, breathe very low. Many of us breathe too high, like this, especially when we have to take a catch breath. Now, often the composer doesn't leave us a lot of time to breathe. If it's a fast passage and you have an eighth rest, you don't have a lot of time, and the tendency is to do something like that. Now, what I want you to do is take a catch breath like that with your chest area raising like this. Try that. Do it again. Now, do it one more time. What does that feel like in the throat? You'll notice some tension. Well, that constricts the sound, and it actually doesn't allow you to take in as much air as you might otherwise. So in just a moment, I'm going to ask you to put your arms like this. Don't do it yet. You want to keep your shoulders down and your elbows out. Now, the reason I'm asking you to do this, there are 2 reasons. One is it helps keep the rib cage high, and it helps keep your lower torso isolated. So what we're going to do in just a moment is you're going to inhale, and as you inhale, you push your stomach out. Just let your stomach muscles relax. Nobody's watching. You can let it all go. Let your stomach muscles relax and allow the air to come in without your arms moving. So watch me. And as you hiss out, your stomach can go back in. Okay, try this. Your arms out, shoulders are relaxed, elbows out. All right, inhale, hiss out. Try that again. Now, if your arms are moving, you're breathing too high. So just your stomach. That's the idea. Okay, so move things around, make sure you're totally relaxed. The next thing I want to talk about is what I call the silent breath. You don't have to think about physically inhaling. All you need to do really is to open your mouth and relax your stomach muscles. I promise you'll have enough air. Rather than, if there's any sound like that, you're probably breathing too high, right? So here's all you need to do. I'll keep reminding you. It's what I call the silent breath. Think about, rather than breathing, allowing the air in. Instead of thinking inhaling, just allow the air in. We're going to start with a very gentle hum. As you do this, keep your lips together but your teeth apart. And the sound very, very soft. Just, and we're going to go down by half step. Okay? Very soft. before we begin, what I'm doing is just opening my mouth and relaxing my stomach muscles. Here we go. Ready? As softly as you can hum. Softly. Allow the air in. Go back up. Softly. That's the idea. Next, we're going to sing on the syllables ma, me, mi, mo, mu, with no diphthongs. Now, very briefly, a diphthong is a vowel sound made up of more than one vowel sound, really. In English, I, A, Oi, Ow, O are all diphthongs. O. If you repeat the vowel O over and over again, O, 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 try that. What is moving when you do that? Well, the fact that anything is moving means that you're singing two sounds. Oh, oh, if we slow it down. We want oh, 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 nothing moves here, right? So ma, me, not me, mo, oh, mu. Keep what I call fish lips. Very gently push it, take two fingers and push in the fleshy part of the cheek. Ma, me, mo, mu, right? No tension, just gently pucker your lips, fish lips. We're going to do it at this tempo, and very, very softly. And we'll go up by half step. Like that. Very, very softly. And allow the air. Allow the air in. Just open your mouth, relax your stomach. Very soft, very soft. We come down. Very soft. If any of the exercises I do get too high or too low for you to sing comfortably, just drop out, join us when we reverse direction. Okay? Next, mi, ah. So for the mi, I use the expression put a lot of oo in your e. We want round, puckered mi, not me, north, which is east-west. Mi, round. And then ah, open your mouth, north-south, so that the tongue is low and relaxed and your mouth is open. So it's ah and not or any variation. Round me. And this will be faster, so think about the breath in between and that you're not gasping for breath. Okay, here we go. We'll go up by half step. And just allow the air in. Good. Keep going if you can. We go down. Good. Now we're going to warm up the lower portion of the voice. The syllables we, o. Now, I change very little here. We, o, as opposed to we, o, where everything is moving around. We, o. The exercise is we, o, we, o, we, o, we, o, we. Now, the W of we will mean that you're moving something. We, o, we, o, we, o, we, o, we. As we descend, keep the vocal mechanism high. Don't let everything collapse. We, o, we, o, we, o, we, o, we, which gets flat. Keep thinking that the sound is going up, even though the pitch is descending, right? We, o, we, o, we, o, we, o, we. And we'll go down by half step. Here we go. And we, o, we, o, we, o, we, o, we. Allow the air. We, o, we, o, we, o, we, o, we. We, o, we, o, we, o. Just open your mouth, relax the stomach. Keep going if you can. If it's comfortable. That's the idea. Good. All right. Let's do the following. U, O, A, E. U, O, no diphthong. U, O, A, E. This is the combination that's going from back to forward in terms of where the vowel is placed. And again, as we descend the fifth, keep the sound forward. Not E, which lets everything collapse. E, so here we go. We'll go up by half step. And keep going if you can. Good. Sorry. We go on. And we go down. All right. The next exercise, I'll play it for you. Okay. Mi, ah. Mi, ah. So you sing mi for 2 notes and then go to ah. Mi, ah. Again. Mi, ah. At this tempo. Mi, ah. Mi is round, ah is open. Here we go. And mi, ah. Mi, ah. Round. Mi, ah. Mi, ah. At this point, I want to talk about a few images. You know, singers can't see the mechanism the way a pianist can or a violinist. It's all inside. So singers use a lot of imagery. One image I want you to think of is sending the sound into the eyes. Rather than sending the sound forward, send the sound up. Now this is a bit amorphous, but it seems to work. I cracked it a little bit, that's okay. You'll do it better than I did. The next thing I want to talk about is the soft palate. If you put your tongue to the roof of your mouth and then put it back to where the fleshy part is, that's the soft palate. Singers raise the soft palate in order to give more room to resonate inside the mouth. Now, there are several ways to do this. One way to do it is to alter the vowels. So at the top, instead of ah, we're going to sing aw, A-W. Meow. Notice what happens to my lips, fish lips. Meow. By the way, this is why you can't understand opera singers, because they've altered all the vowels to make the sound better, right? We don't have to go to that extreme. So send the sound up and use the soft palate. Raise the soft palate by going to aw. Here we go. Again, if it gets too high, just drop out and join us when we come back down. Meow, meow. Here we go. Okay, we have one more exercise. We're going to employ everything we talked about. Sound goes into the eyes, fish lips, soft palate raised. One way to help keep the soft palate raised, I have no idea why this works. If you put your hand out and you just put your palm up like this, you create a dome, you mimic that inside your mouth. Your soft palate will go up. Think the phrase dome in your tone. And by doing this, you will raise the soft palate. You'll get more sound with less energy. So we're going to do 9 tones on Z, ah. Z, ah. Z for 4 notes and then ah on the 5th. Z, ah. At this tempo. Z, ah. All right. Sound up to the eyes. Here we go. 2, ready, and Z. Allow the air in. Z. Z. Want to add one more thing? That is, get lighter as you go up. Rather than Z, up, think lighter as you go up. Z, up. Just let the sound float up there. If it's too high, join us when you come back down. Think about allowing the air in. Just open your mouth, relax the stomach muscles. Here we go. 2, ready, and Z. Get lighter on top. One more. And we come back down. Fish lips. All right, good work, everybody. I think we're ready to go.
Join us at berkshirechoral.org. Under our Singer Resources tab, you'll find upcoming programming, online learning events, and more vocal exercises and warm-ups.